we doing, everyone? This is Gump636 here. I'm sitting at my desk planning on taking my bait casting reels apart, getting them rolled up, cleaned up, seeing which one needs new line, which I'm probably going to put line on all of them, but just basically going to get them cleaned up, get them ready for fishing time. I don't have many. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4, and then like a little funny one I'll show you guys. And I'm planning on getting, I know, at least a 5th one, because I have a Buku Falcon rod sitting over there, which the reel broke. That was a Johnny Moore's Bass Pro one. It broke. So I'm planning on getting that replaced with a pflueger Supreme XT, I believe. I was messing with one at Cabela's, and it seemed pretty nice. But I'm not for sure on that. Now, we're going to go ahead and get into it. This one is not for bass fishing. I use this one for catfishing, really. I have another catfishing one. It had a pin, I believe it was 309, 609 reel on it. Really made for trolling. It wasn't a good casting one, so sold that on eBay, and I haven't replaced that reel yet. But this one's just a mega cast from Bass Pro. It came on a, it was a combo. It was like $40. It's the MCM 1000. It's an alright reel. I do like it. I know there's probably better ones, but for the price, this is a good one. I don't know if you guys can see here on the camera, but this thing is beat to crap. There's scratches everywhere. Just everything. If you can see all the dust and dirt, which I doubt you can, but just beat to crap. I mean, snag just pulled on it, and it keeps going. It does have the push button to release the spool. One thing I don't like about that is it's probably just this one, or I never really used barrel bait casters like this before, but is I'll push the button down and I'll go to cast, and I guess it doesn't disengage all the way, and you'll hear the gears kind of grinding. It'll still go out, but it's something I don't like to hear. So, you know, I double check it sometimes. It is very, I have mine, have it set up to where it's really smooth. Really smooth to come out. But now with this, there is no internal braking, I don't believe. Reel this up. See what I'm thinking about replacing all this here. But the only braking there is that I know of is tension knob right here underneath the drag. Give that a couple twists. I have it set loose. That's how I like to fish, especially when you got a big weight on there. Thing flies. I have it on 6.6 medium heavy casting, Fireline 30 through 50, or Trialing 10 to 25 lure 1/4 through 1 1/4. This is on the Berkeley Lightning rod. This was one of my very first bass fishing rods when I first really got into it a few years ago. Since upgraded it, I like the rod a lot. One thing I don't like on it is, let me try to show you here. If you can see the end, it is missing the insert. I checked it, it is smooth. I've never had a line break off right there or anything. It is what it is. I think it was my fault. I reeled the spinnerbait in too close and, you know, gave it an extra little pop, popped it out. But I did replace the handle. This is from an Abu Garcia Ambassador barrel reel my buddy had. It was broken. I like this handle better. The grips on it felt a little bit better. Just changed it out. Real easy. But yeah, that's my first one. Hey, one thing I forgot to show you in the video just right now was that I like this reel for this reason here. It has a clicker on it. One of my catfishing techniques is, well, the main one that I use is I cast out there, make sure my line's tight. Then once it gets tight, I open it up and I turn the clicker on. Then what happens is, then whenever I get bit and it starts getting taken, and then even though I use basically a Carolina rig when I'm doing it. That's how I rig it up. This just gives me that extra little time. You know, they don't feel that tug on there. The weight sits still, and they just pull out as much line as they want. And as soon as I'm ready, I don't like reeling it with that clicker on there. It gets annoying. Slide that down, click the handle, hook set. That was just another cool feature of this if you're looking for a cheap catfishing reel. My other catfish bait resting one, I have I think it's like a Shakespeare big game stick. So I'm looking for a little bit bigger reel, but it is going to be a barrel reel. This one is my braided one. I don't really fish too much with braid. This is kind of one of my cheaper reels, but I'm just now getting into rod specific types of fishing. You know, I used to just have one or two and just use everything with it. I'm trying now to get a bigger collection, so if I want to go swim bait fishing, I have that rod, or crankbait, I have that rod, or jigging and stuff like that. But for now, really, I use this one for flipping into real heavy cover or top water. I know it's real different, but that's all I have. It's the pflueger Centurion. It's a 5-bearing system. It's what's the gear ratio? No, it's a 10-bearing system. Sorry guys, that's my dogs. I live in an apartment, got neighbors. What is this? Oh, okay, I know what it is. It's a 5-bearing system. What I did was I changed this out. This whole system, the drag, it was from a Bass Pro Johnny Morris edition one I had. It broke on me. That was on that Buku. Okay, so yeah, that's it. So this is only 5-bearing. I'm trying to find. It probably won't tell me the gear ratio because I believe that was on the old one. It's not too high, maybe 6'3", maybe somewhere around there. I do have rod grips on it. I love these. I put these on every reel I can. This makes it, you know, I got chubby hands. Gives me a better grip on it. I have this on the Abby Garcia Ambassador Tour grade rod. It's a 6'6", medium heavy lure 1/4, the 1 1/4. It's the only one I have that is a full stock. My buddy told me to try it out. We basically traded. He was selling something, I don't know, but we just traded rods. From using a little bit, I do like it. I wish it was a little bit shorter, but I do like it. This one don't get used that much. And sorry if you hear my dogs bark or if I have to keep looking away. I do just rescue a little puppy. We found him outside. Little Boston Terrier mix. Still trying to house train him and all that, so he's getting in everything and all that. But my next one here is, as you can tell, I do like pflueger. Not the best drag systems, but very smooth casting and reeling. I love that. This one's the pflueger Centina. I don't know exactly how to say it, but you guys can see it there, hopefully. See if I get the focus. Oh, I got two. There we go. No, alright. Well, this is a 10-bearing system. I believe pflueger's uses the stainless steel ball bearings. The guy at Bass Pro was trying to tell me about them. There's like three stages of ball bearings. I don't know. They use the second tier. I like them. I was buying it anyways. He was trying to sell me on it. He just didn't know. This is a 7-to-1 gear ratio. 7-to-1-to-1. Internal braking system as well. And, you know, of course that. I love clicking drags. Lets me know exactly what I'm changing. Again, grips, love it. I have this one on a 7-foot medium 1/4, 1/8 lure, 8 to 7 pounds, Abby Garcia Vendetta. Walmart was stupid. I guess they were upgrading their stock and are changing it out. I believe this was 80 bucks. I bought it for 30. It was on clearance. I was like, I bought this, and I actually bought an open face and gave it to my buddy in a trade that we did. But I like this one. This one get used a lot. This was actually my finesse bait casting reel. I do like to try to do as much fishing as I can with bait casters. I don't know why. Just like them more. Now, like I mentioned in the trade, I actually got this rod and that Bass Pro Johnny Morse reel. I believe it was. It's sitting down there in the parts box, but this is a Buku Falcon, or Falcon Buku. I don't know which way it is. It is the micro guide. This is the Trapcaster edition, 7 foot, 12 to 20 pound test, 1/4 to 3/4 ounce lure. Nice foam grips on there. Does have a little, guess something got snagged. But I have this, my Pflueger Patriarch. I love this reel. A couple people, a few of my good buddies, got me this for my birthday. Amazing reel, and what I like about it is I believe they got me, I don't know the exact term for it, but it's the wider one. I call them XT editions, and you'll see that in a minute. But amazing reel. I was having a problem with it in the beginning, but I did not know that it has an external braking system, and you can pop this off, and there's an internal one too. I did not know that. Excuse me, guys. Nope, Maverick. Sorry, that was my little pup. You know, star drag system, clicking. This is all around. Is amazing combo. Right now, as you can see, I have a Trigger X Muck Bug. No, that's the color it is. What are these called? I forget the exact name of them, but in the fall I started tearing them up on this little. If you go to one of my older videos, Bass Pro Unbagging or Unboxing, you'll see it on there. I do like this brand a lot. I got a lot of their stuff, but the micro guides. See how little those guides are. And I have another one of these. It's just a regular one. It's not a Trapcaster. It's a little bit smaller. That's going to be my new finesse bait casting one once I get a new reel for it. Yeah, it was a Bass Pro Tournament Pro reel. Again, I'm not doing any kind of saying anything bad about it. I got it in a trade. I know what it was been through, so I'm not going to say anything bad. I didn't really fish with it. Now this is my joke around one. It's on a Sweetie stainless sticks. One of my old neighbors gave me this, and I looked it up online. Like, I think one of these went for like 80 bucks on eBay like a year ago. I got the Pflueger Tryon, and this is the Pflueger Tryon XT. It's the wide one. I like the wide ones. Changed the handle out. This handle is actually on that Mega Cast is what it is. It's this one. This one, you can see the Mega Cast handle. Real little. This one's, and the other one was a lot bigger. But basically, it's a stainless steel pole. And what I got on it is a practice caster. And what I do is I clip all the metal off. I don't know what size, I think it's 12-pound line, but I got a swivel and then braid. And what I do with this is I go outside, or even just around the house when I'm being bored, flip it around, or I'll go outside and I cast it, and I have my older dog goes nuts. I mean, he will chase this, bark, scream, even just hearing me holding it. I can look over and look at him. He's looking at me getting ready to cast it, but of course I cut all the metal off, and just rubber, not the hard rubber, the soft rubber, and I mean, he goes nuts for it. But I'm not really going to do nothing with this in there. I just threw that in there just to kind of show you. It's kind of funny, but this probably gets more use than a lot of my other fishing poles, because I like to play with them and he goes nuts. But Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, let me know. I do have some other rods, reels, some fly poles, things like that. I'm probably going to do some on, but just today I'm working on my bait casters. So thanks for watching, and catch you later.